Okay, and let's take a look at the standard normal curve. So the curve that I gave to you, presented to you for you to download, looks similar to this one here, exactly this one here. And it provides us the area under the curve from the left to the right. So if you look at this left side of the table, it deals with the negative z numbers, and the right side of the table deals with the positive z numbers. So those z numbers give us a standard way to show or determine the area under the curve that's being covered, what percentage. So for example, if I look at negative 1.7, this tells me if I move my decimal place over two places that from the left-hand side to negative 1.7 z-score, that's about 4.46% covered, area covered under the curve. So let's look at a couple of example problems to determine the area under the curve when given some particular information about the z-score. So this first one here, we want to find the area under the curve that's between the z-score that equals 0 and 1.2, negative 1.2, the area between 0 and negative 1.2. So if I draw a little sketch of my curve here, I know my negative numbers are to the left of 0. I also know that the area between the left-hand side and this z equals 0 is 0.5, and the area to the right is also 0.5, so the whole thing would have the area of 1. I'm asked to find the area between 0 and negative 1.2, so let's just say negative 1.2 is about right here. I want to find the area in there. So we'll go to our table, find negative 1.2 on the table. Now the table measures the area from the left to that z-score. However, we want to know the area in between that particular z-score, negative 1.2 and 0. Let's find the area between the ending, the left, and the z-score. So negative 1.2. Negative 1.2 has the area of 0.1151. So if I go back up here to my graph, this tells me that from here to here, the area there is 0.1151. Now I know from the left to the middle the area is 0.5. So to find out what's in between there, I would just subtract 0.5, that whole area, minus a 0.1151, and that would equal 0.3849. Okay, so it's helpful to draw these out. Look at this second one here. The second one, I want to find the area left of 0.94. Well, that's great because the tables that I provided, they give you the area to the left. So it's not much work there. 0.94 is going to be somewhere in here. And we want to find the area to the left. Well, the table that I gave you, it gives you the area to the left. So all we have to do is go to the table, to the positive side, find 0.94. So here's 0.9, here's 4. So 0.94 is 0.8264. So that will be the area that's under the curve from the left to 0.94. So my answer would simply be 0.8264. In other words, about 82% of the curve is in between the left and 0.94 z-score, about 82%, 82.64%. Okay, what about to the right of negative 0.63? Well, again, draw your diagram out and make you a little sketch of where you think 0.63 is, negative 0.63 would be. And we want to find the area to the right of that. So the area to the right of negative 0.63 is going to be everything over here. However, the given area is going to be the area to the left of negative 0.63. So if I want to find the area to the right, I need to find out what it is from the left to negative 0.63, the area there, and then say 1 minus that number, because the whole thing under that curve is equal to 1. So negative 0.63, if you go to your table, from negative 0.6, and then the drop down of 3, negative 0.63 is 0.2643. So from here to here, my area is 0.2643. However, I want to know the area to the other side, the right side of the curve. So to find that, I'm going to say 1, because 1 covers the whole curve, minus 0.2643, which gives me 0.747357. So about 73.57% will be to the right of that z-score. Okay, I know this takes practice, but I hope you found that to be helpful. Thank you.